Hi everyone! Kamusta? Hello sa mga first viewers natin. Glenn J. Hello. Roy G. Beeve. Marco Trader. And Break the Cycle. Hello. Kamusta naman kayo? Ako medyo sobrang giniginawa ko. Intense yung lamig kanina. Nasa labas ako for 3 hours. I'm waiting for my appointment sa labas. So, na frostbite yata ako doon. Ayan. So, antay lang tayo mga 3 minutes, no? Para we can start after that. Mga 2:05, ganyan. For now, kamustahan muna tayo. Tsaka, tawag dito, shout out. Yan. Hello, JP, Tare. Okay lang, Roy G. Viv. Hey, J-Trade Fam, thank you for joining. Hello, Eileen. Ayan. So, napuyat ako kagabi. Bago tayo hahanas-hanas muna ako habang nag-aantay tayo ng 3 minutes more. Napuyat ako kagabi kasi nagre-research ako about dun sa yung kay Christine Dacerna. So, medyo investigative ganyan. Ganarns. Nag-research. Tsaka, nga pala guys, nawawala si Jack Ma. If you don't know yet, missing siya. So, sana mahanap natin si Jack Ma, no? Grabe naman. Pwede ba mag-apply ng alin? Yay! Thank you, J-Trade Fam. Super thanks. Hello, Marfy. Kamziber. Ang hirap naman banggitin ng name. Ayan. So, sige, check muna tayo ng news. So, ayan. Nakita nyo pala yung, titingnan ko. So, ayan. Qualcomm. CEO Steve Mollenkopf is retiring. So, I'm not sure if you're invested in QCOM. I think they're also related to 5G, mga ganon. Semiconductor. Ano yung titingnan ko? Nakalimutan ko. Hinahanap ko si Jackman, no? So, meron ka pa ng SEC, ma'am. Oo, may SEC pa ako. Hindi ko pa sinasell. Pero i-check ko later yung mga position ko if i-close ko yung iba. Kasi may gusto akong bilhin eh. Bumaba ulit si Max, so gusto ko ulit pumasok. Ayan, so sige, let's start na. First, let's check the news. Ano bang meron ngayon? Sorry guys, hindi ako nakapagbasa before we start kasi I was outside. Super lamig. And after nun, naglinis pa ako ng bahay. So, medyo wala akong update for now. So, babasahin natin. So, JP Morgan says Bitcoin could rise to 146,000 long term as it competes with gold. Yan. So, sino ba yung mga naka-invest kay Bitcoin dito? Actually, the highest one is 300,000. So, but if you're already invested at 30,000, so parang times 10 na lang siya. Pero they're saying na yung $300,000 per Bitcoin naman will take like siguro mga 20 years, ganyan. Kasi it has to be taken by other companies as well. So right now, it was bought by Amex, Square, and PayPal. So yun yung mga naka-invest na kay Bitcoin. So, as more companies believe in Bitcoin, the more the price will go up. So, yun. But right now, kasi it's really too high. Like, kahapon, nag-loss ako. Pero ngayon, pumasok ulit ako. So, tingnan natin what will happen. NYSE says it will no longer delist 3 Chinese telecom giants. So this is good news, no? Kasi for a while, yung mga Chinese companies bumababa because of, delisting problems or issues. And now, at least, it's better this time. So that includes Alibaba, Neo, and other things. Pero may problem pa rin si Alibaba. Actually, yesterday, I got out of Alibaba. So if you have Alibaba, I suggest you get out until mahanap si Jack Ma. Kasi nawawala siya. Since October, you cannot find Jack Ma. This is kasi 'di ba remember they have Ant. And yung Ant is yung financial um parang banking siya pero it's not really but parang fintech ganyan. And it's an innovation in the banking. So one of the industries naman talaga na wasn't innovated very much is banking. And in Ant kasi like it touches all the yung mga how do you call this? Yung mga hindi na-finance. So it's good for for financial reach ganyan. Yeah. And because of that, syempre nade-distract mo or na-disrupt mo yung banking sector. And banking sector is kind of strong then. And I think that's the reason why they're kind of hitting Jack Ma this past few days. So yung IPO nung Ant wasn't approved. And after that, bumaba si Alibaba. There's a lot of antitrust against Alibaba. So I got in before yung lumabas yung Ant because I didn't know na hindi siya ma-approve. And then lumabas yung news, so I kind of hold on to it kasi I thought Jack Ma would be, at least how do you call this? Malakas, diba? But then again, Chinese government is much stronger than anybody, even billionaires or whatever. So yeah, after that, it just keeps on dropping. So I got out and then ngayon nag-bottom siya, no? So super nag-deep siya. And it's too undervalued na. So I got in again. Tapos yun nga, biglang nawala si Jack Ma. So bumaba siya ulit. Pero at least I got out at a gain this time. Kay Alibaba. So if you just want to get in, Alibaba has a very good financials, very good fundamentals, very undervalued, but there's a lot of uncertainties right now. So if I were you, you have to keep Alibaba at the lookout, no? Isa siya sa mga stocks na dapat binabantayan nyo. OMG, Italy could soon collapse over dispute about EU. Okay, maraming issues this time, no? Ang dami. So, yung kahapon, di ba, remember I talked about Iran, and it seems like they're gearing for a war against USA before Biden steps in. So, ever since, ako kasi, like, before Biden was elected, I kind of sense na he will win na. And I thought it's gonna go up, like, the market will go up. But then again, it crashed. So there's a lot of uncertainties right now. So this is the time when it's hard to actually put your money. I mean, it's somehow shopping time, pero at the same time, you don't know if it's gonna go down further, So you have to really wait and see for yourself ano pa yung mangyayari. So wala pa yung top 5 for today na news. And Bloomberg. Wala. So guys, if you have some stocks that you're interested in US, just type here para we can discuss then. Tapos maybe we can check yung financials niya. Kasi I have IBKR, we can check that one by one. Hello, Mr. Guapo. bought stocks related associated with Biden's platform. That's good, no? Pero like, for example, yung mga renewable energy, it went up for a while, tapos nag-reverse din, nag-correct, tapos it went up again. So, medyo, ang gulo-gulo ngayon. Okay, EU seeks to double supply. Oh, by the way, UK, I think magkakaroon na naman sila ng lockdown. So, kaya bumaba na naman yung, yesterday. Yung Nasdaq and other things. And by the way, magkakaroon yata sila ng protest, 'di ba? Kasi si Trump wants to fight against yung sa Georgia. Nang gusto niya siya pa rin yung nanalo. Hindi ko alam ba't hindi siya maka-move on. Pero the bad thing about it is, nagko-call siya for protest. So, nakakatakot, 'di ba? Parang, why do you have to do that? And yesterday, by the way, nagkaroon ng problem din si eToro. So, I don't know if you encountered that. Hindi ako makalog in. So, for like, first 2 to 3 hours, wala akong magawa. Iran can't afford to avenge the death of Qasem Soleimani. Vaccine rollout. France is failing at what it's meant to do best. Billion wager on who will build the Apple car. Naniniwala ba kayo magkaka-Apple car? I'm not sure, no? Pero they're kind of late in the game. Pero would you want to have an Apple car? Parang, I cannot imagine. Parang Apple is more for phone, ganyan. But let's see, diba? If they can compete with Tesla and other car companies. Anyway, so yun. First of all, we have to take into consideration that yung vaccines are not doing very well. So, if you actually look yesterday dun sa stock map, everything is red, bloody red, except for Tesla. So, Tesla naman, what happened there is, nagkaroon yata sila ng license to export, or to import to Israel. So, that's additional sales for them this coming year. So, no, this year. Sorry, coming year talaga. This year na, di ba? So, that's one of the things that made it go up. Pero I sold my Tesla yesterday at 18% gain, so I'm happy with that. I'm waiting for another entry point. So, I'll show you when I plan to enter Tesla again. Do you have, guys, any... Hi, 31 na tayo. Peloton. Actually, like ko narinig si Peloton, pero hindi ko pa siya totally chinek, no? So, check natin today si Peloton. Bitcoin. Bitcoin, siya, medyo... Wait. Yes, ang tagal makalog in. Nasira. Yes, yes. Press 1 if you want to have Bitcoin analysis. Sira. Bitcoin went up by 50% since December. Okay, let's see. Tesla. Punta tayo kay Tesla. Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko? Ang bagal ng internet. Sorry guys ha. So, ayan, if you have request, tingnan natin siya today. Mag-log in lang ako kaya, no? Nasaan yung mga drawing ko kay Tesla? May drawings ako sa kanya eh. Anyway, so, andito siya sa... Di ba siya nagre-reflect dito? Ang hirap pala, parang wala akong kausap. Next time, invited natin si Jess para may kausap ako. Anyway, so, usually, ayun, lumabas na. Naglo-load lang pala. Yan, so if you look at Tesla, nandito na siya sa ano niya, higher point niya. So, either it could break yung new 52-week high niya or it can go down again to 695. So, right now, I'm waiting for it to go to 690-ish level for me to get a little bit of upside before it goes up again. Kasi, ayan, 7% yung margin nito. Wait, balik ko dun sa 50-50. 5 minutes. Sino yun? Sorry yung... Wait, wala kayong nakikita? Ay, sorry. Face ko lang pala yun. Sorry. Ayan. Thanks for telling me. Ayan, ito. Pero okay lang kasi nag-load naman siya kanina, so hindi niyo rin siya makikita. Thank you, America Borsachi. Tomorrow, invite natin siya to discuss, no? So, busy lang siya ngayon. Siya yung mag-explain ng Bitcoin sa atin. But right now, as you can see, yung pre-market niya, andito na. So, si Tesla kasi, ang napansin ko sa kanya, it usually goes back to its, 20 EMA bago siya mag-up ulit. So, like, for example, this one, if you move this from here, nung 20 pala to, 20 EMA niya, up to this, usually you get around 20% upside from when it touched the 20 EMA. So, I bought it, I think, around in this area na. So, hindi ko na tsempuhan yung sa 20 EMA. So, from when it touched, it already reached around 20%. So, for me, I want to get out immediately. And this is the trend line naman din. So, it's touching that already. And I think it will go down a little bit as well before it goes up to its new 52-week high. So, that's just how I monitor Tesla, no, for the past months. 2 months pa lang naman. So, ayan. So, ayan yung chart niya. Nakita nyo naman, ayan. Nakita ko na siya sa chart ko. So, yun yung plan ko kay Tesla. That's why I sold it na at this level. Natakot ako na bumagsak siya kaagad bukas. Pero usually naman, you have to check the 5-minute time frame niya for you to know when to enter and exit. Okay. Let's check Peloton kasi diba you're asking about Peloton. Honestly, I haven't invested in Peloton. So, sabay natin siyang i-check. Anong meron sa kanya? So, wow, nice yung niya, no? Yung earnings niya, as you can see here. Yung annual niya. Every year it goes up. Which is good. Yun yung isa sa mga titingnan natin. Operates at home fitness. Okay. Ito yung home fitness platform for live and on-demand indoor cycling classes. The company pioneered connected. Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember na. Technology-enabled fitness and the streaming of immersive instructor-led boutique classes for its members. Okay. So, I remember this na. So, ito yung online fitness, no? Okay. Let's see sa chart niya. So, basically, in terms of revenue, okay siya. Good siya for me. Pero yung net income niya actually went better from last year to this year. Yung quarterly niya was better, of course, kasi nga online ngayon. So, definitely, it triggered a very good return this year for Peloton. Let's check yung niya. Sorry. Mag-login tayo kay... Sorry, minamalat ba ako, guys? Sorry ha. Kasi, ko. Ba't ang bagal ng internet? Anyways, balik muna tayo dito. Sa chart muna tayo. Okay, sa chart niya, mukhang nandito na siya sa tinatouch niya yung 20 EMA niya. And if you can see, medyo, yung mga ganitong stocks kasi, like for example, this one. Let's see yung past niya. As you can see, medyo ang sinasabayan niya na galaw is yung 20 EMA niya, 'di ba? Pero from time to time, it touches the 50 EMA. So, right now, it seems like binabalikan niya yung 20 EMA niya. So, it could either, parang pwede siya na correction lang, normal correction lang niya. Tapos it will go back again from its normal trend. Or it can actually go down to 124. So, right now, I would say wait muna until ma-reach na tong 20 EMA and then wait one day more to see kung talagang ano siya. And, let's check kasi may yung trend line niya for now is downtrend. So, once it breaks this trend line, dun na kayo pwedeng magsabi na, okay, it's, bouncing back to its normal trend. Or it could either go sideways. Pero, normally, mga ganito, napapansin ko, ganyan, no? Akyat siya, tas magsa-sideways siya sandali, tas akyat ulit siya. So, walang problema. Let's check naman yung, niya, Fibonacci. Saan siya nag-start? Here to here. Okay, so as you can see, yung 0.618 na correction niya is in the middle of 20 and 50 MA. So, by that time na ma-reach na yun, most likely, at dito yun. So, it could probably correct at that point. So, check yung 130 na, check the price at 130, 140, and 125. No, hindi actually. 130 lang. Ganun. 130 at saka 140. Yan. Yun yung mga price na abangan nyo for that. And then, you decide whether or not, depende sa move kasi I cannot guarantee the move right now. Pero as you can see dito sa 5-minute niya, it's still downtrending. So, until it breaks this line, that's when it goes back to its uptrending trend. Okay. Lumabas na ba yung ano? So, si IBKR naman yung may problema ngayon. Tingnan natin. Meron bang mga kayong comments or question na we can answer for now? Sino yun? Husband ko. Siya rin yung si American Versace na mahilig sa Bitcoin. Hoy, Glenn J. Nag-positive ba ako? By the way, guys, if you don't know any other US stocks or bago kayo, you can you can join eToro using my account, my link. It's in the description box. And then, you can copy me in the virtual account. You don't have to put any money there. Virtual lang naman yun. And then, you can see there naman, you can follow me. My username is chichow. And then, you can see there all of my holdings para makita nyo rin one by one if you want to check. Ayan. You have I have 20,000 pesos on hand. Should this be enough for investing? Should I go eToro or call financial? For 20,000, you can, depende sa'yo kung bago, like, are you new in investing? Kasi if you're new, I suggest you start with Philippine market first kasi iba yung takbo ng US market. It's better if you do virtual account first para ma-feel mo if it's something that you're willing to do talaga kasi stressful siya. Lalo na kung first time mo. Baka hindi ka makatulog, maubos yung pera mo. Parang mag 50% yan in one day. Kaya niyang gawin yon. Kaya rin niyang mag-increase yan 50% in one day. But of course, it depends on the stock that you invest into. Pero at least sa Philippine market, hindi ganun ka-intense yung galawan. And because it's dollar, mas mabigat din for us, no? So, yung 20,000 mo would be $400. And every move can be like up to $50, ganun. And masakit siya sa loob. Unlike sa peso, pagka nag-trade ka ng peso, peso rin yun. So, walang forex risk. And by the way, guys, if you ever trade in eToro rin or any other um, US stock market, just be reminded by the forex. Kasi kala mo nag-gain ka, sabi mo na nag-gain ka ng 20% sa, let's say, eToro, 20% ka. Tapos, yung peso to dollar naman yung dollar to peso, from 50 naging 40. So, that's 20% loss, no? So, 20% loss on the forex plus the gain mo in eToro. So, ima-minus mo yon. Sorry pala. So, yung gain mo sa eToro minus yung losses mo sa Forex or gains mo sa Forex, that's your actual gain if you trade in US market or in eToro or anywhere. So, you have to be mindful of that. So, kunyari, magta-transfer ka ng fund, you have to make sure na, kunyari, check nyo rin yung exchange rate. So, kunyari, may ipon ka na 20,000 nga, gusto mo i-convert to dollar. So, mas maganda kung mas mababa yung dollar rate, no? Kasi mas malakas yung peso. Pero kapag magko-convert ka from dollar to peso, dapat weaker yung peso. So, dapat nasa 50, 'di ba? Para mas malaki yung makuha mo. So, may mga ganun ding timing. You have to be mindful and you have to strategize it as well. So, that's why mahirap din mag-invest in foreign currency kasi may iba pang factor. So, ganon. Fundamental ng Logitech. Okay. May bayad mag-open sa eToro. Walang bayad mag-open sa eToro. You can click on my link below. Free yan. Free siya. Di maganda ang forex, sakit sa ulo, volatile pa. Exactly, super volatile. So, let's check ha. Kasi yung fundamentals sa IBKR ko siya chine-check, pero hindi ko siya ma-open right now. Logitech. Hindi ko ma-open yung IBKR. Ayun, may code na. Sorry. 219 097. Ayan, si Logitech. Okay. Nice chart. Very uptrend. Anyways, check muna natin si DJI habang nag-aantay tayo kay IBKR. Ang bagal ng internet ko ngayon. It's weird. Dapat mabilis siya. Anyways, guys, mag-break time lang muna tayo while I'm opening my IBKR para pagbalik natin, meron tayong makita niyo yung fundamentals ni Logitech. I'll show you how I check that as well. Okay? Wait lang. my God, sorry, wala naman akong microphone. Okay, thank you. Okay, ulitin natin. So, si Logitech right now is at 87.34 per share, no? And as you can see, when we look at the, well, yung current ratio niya is good, 1.79. Return on investment is really high, 41.75, which is good as well. And it has a PE ratio of 24. So, but we have to check that later sa competitors niya. And this is why I also use IBKR to see like the competitors, and then minsan ma-realize mo may someone better, and then you check that as well, and then that's when where I invest, and I get to know these other stocks too. So like for example, for total revenue, you can see it's increasing, which is good for fundamental side, no? The profit margin as well is getting better. So ibig sabihin, they're increasing the revenue and decreasing the costs. Yun. That's why the margin is going up. And then, of course, one of the things that we check as well is the forecast, no? Because that affects the prices as well. So as you can see, for the EPS forecast, so every quarter they have EPS forecast. As you can see, they always, most of the time, exceed expectation. So, except for quarter two of 2019 where they actually just met. Yun yung lowest niya, met expectation. So, it's actually very good in terms of it. And as you can see, ito super intense yung performance niya as compared to its forecast. And the forecast is not coming from them, ma'am. It's coming from the analyst. So, it's very good. And then one of the things that you also have to check is the analyst rating. You have to check what are the analysts are thinking of. And these analysts kasi are analysts of big banks or funds. And usually it happens kasi if banks or analysts are targeting these prices, and they're probably, entered in that at that price and waiting for it to reach that, and then that's when they exit. So, like for example, their target for Logitech is 96.23. Of course, it's not always right. Sometimes it's higher than target, and you can see later a lot of stocks are at a price more than the target price. No, so sometimes analysts are not correct because at the end of the day, analysts calculates it, but the people, us the traders, are actually, investors will be the one to dictate the price. So as you can see, even at the target, it has a 10% upside at 296.23. So that's good. It means that if you want to invest now, you still have 10% upside. Tapos, let's move on to the key ratio. So, this is something that I really like using, no? And by the way, guys, I always check then the news, ha? Kasi sometimes the news actually affects the price. So, just make sure that, when you have your portfolio and you have some stocks and something goes beyond your, like, if you're expecting to go up, tas hindi siya umakyat, and then or major move, masyadong mataas yung spike niya, masyadong mababa yung binaba niya. So, you have to check ano yung nangyari, yung news. Pag walang news, questionable din, no? So, usually, it's just a correction kapag walang news. So, ayun. So, this is one thing that is super nice na I'm sharing with you in terms of IBKR, ha? If you want to open an account there. So, first of all, yung PE, diba? So, right now, as you can see, may 5-year trend siya dito. So, the 5-year PE is 21.94. But if you click this arrow, you can see, nasaan siya? Hello? Ba't ayaw lumabas? Ano ba yan? Pinapahiya naman ako ni IBKR. Normally, lumalabas yung, niya, yung, shoot, yung competitors niya. Oh well, I guess it's not working today. Okay, one of the things that you have to check then is the profitability, no? So, profitability is kind of levelized lang. Parang standardized siya and slowly going up, which is, ibig sabihin they maintain. Pero there's no growth as much as, we wanted it. Pero kasi one of the things, no, this is margin pala. Sorry. So in terms of margin, so they were able to actually manage the margin at that percentage. 40% margin is okay ba siya in terms of ano? Sa bagay kasi hardware siya, 'di ba? Logitech is more of like yung mga mouse and all. So for a hardware, I think 40% is good gross margin. But it would be nice if we can see the competitors kasi that's ayun. Hallelujah. Lumabas din siya. Anyway, so yun. Pag kinlik mo siya, lalabas to. Okay? So you can see the competitors. Kasi once na you like, for example, I don't know anything about hardware. I don't know anything about Logitech or its business. The one thing that you can check is its competitor. Is it within the same range? And then that's when you say, okay, it's good or it's better or this is the standard. Yan. So like, for example, for Logitech, as you can see, 40% yung gross margin niya. Okay, for this one, the higher, the better. Okay. And SanDisk is also 40.29. So, ka-range niya. And then the rest, medyo mababa sila, no? Si Western Digital, so Seagate, mababa yung ano nila, gross margin nila. So, as you can see, it's better than the competitors. It's actually the best. Let's go up again. Baka lumabas na. Hindi pa rin. Wow. Baka wala siyang competitor. Diyos. Ayun. So, sa EPS niya, earnings per share, as you can see, it's also the best against its competitor. And the next one, which is good as well with good EPS, is Seagate. No? So, that's a good one. You can also take a look at Seagate. No? And EBITDA per share. I like EBITDA kasi it's your cash flow and operation. So it's almost the same as the margin, diba, that we're looking at. So as you can see, the highest one is Western Digital. Hindi masyadong comparative. Efficiency. Gusto ko yung growth. Tingnan natin yung growth. Enterprise value, it's nice as well to see kasi if they kind of want to close or sell their company right now, this is what you check. EBITDA over EV. Ay, no, sorry. Baliktad. EV, EBITDA. This is the multiple. So, actually, pinakamahal siya. Ibig sabihin, it has the highest value. Growth share. So, ito yung gusto ko tinitingnan, yung EPS growth, 'di ba? Kasi earnings growth is important, revenues growth is important. Kasi the growth, 'di ba, we're looking at growth. Kasi kung walang growth, then what's the point of getting into it? Sana may ganito sa Philippine market, no? Gusto kong gumawa ng website na parang may ganito. Pero I think that's not doable. Expensive. Baka kemerot pa tayo dyan. Okay, so EPS change. Ito yung pinakagusto ko. So, in terms of earnings per share, actually, mas maganda kung yung wala kasi sila nung EBITDA. Ayun, EBITDA. This one. I like this one. Kasi this is directly the operations, no? So, as you can see, yung growth rate niya for 5 years is very good, 13.51%. And the rest are negative. And then the industry average is actually 7.34. So, the growth of Logitech is double the industry average, which is good. So, for me, fundamentally, Logitech is very good, no? So, you can definitely put money on that. Whereas you can see in terms of pricing then, in terms of valuation, the analyst, let's see the analyst. So for this one, I sometimes use din yung ay wala siya dito. Anyways. Analyst forecast. Rating? Rating ba? Hindi, forecast. Sorry. By the way, guys, if you want to open IBKR, I have a link ha, pero i-comment nyo na lang later. I-send ko sa inyo kasi I don't remember. Pero, yun. Ito ba yun? No, 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 not. This is not the fork. Ratings tayo. Sorry guys, mabagal siya. Hindi ko alam kung ba't ang bagal ng internet ko. Dapat yata mag-restart ako bago tayo mag-open eh. Ayan, so you can see this is the price target range. Si eToro, meron din siyang ganito, low, medium, high. So as you can see, you can just base your price targeting on this. So the average is 96.23, which is 10% upside. Pero the high is actually 118 per share. So there's actually 35% upside. So usually naman, this happens within a year. So if you can wait for 1 year, just put it there and then wait for 1 year. But of course, that's not very good in terms of technical ha. So you have to check kailan yung ano niya, reversal niya, or yung kailan yung ano niya, yung correction pala niya, sorry, yung correction niya, and then it goes up. And then it doesn't always go up immediately. So medium niya is 101. But the low is 67.79. So as you can see, you can also lose 22% just in case. Right? Right? So, check natin ah. Mag-check muna ako ng mga comments. Sorry, hindi ako It says here that I have to deposit $1,000 for me to copy. How to virtual Miss Chi. Okay, so for virtual, you have to go here. Sorry. Tapos, ito, nakita niyo tong reel? Click niyo yan, tapos punta kayo sa virtual. Virtual portfolio. Yan. Tapos, now you can go to chichow. Chichow. Yes. And then, you can copy me here na. Nasa Korea ako niyan. Guys, pag naiinis kayo sa tawa ko, huwag kayong mahiyang sabihin sa akin. Maraming naiinis sa tawa ko. Wait, sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo, Roy G. Beef. At sana nag-open ka ng account using my link, ha? Ano po yung IND? Yung VSIND? Ano yun? TCSP, pa-elaborate nung question mo, hindi ko naintindihan. Dito po, pa-preview. Huwag mo na dito. Si Jess ang tanongin nyo dyan. Expert siya sa dito. Ako, pag tanong mo ako ng dito, isa lang sasabihin ko, hindi pa siya fundamentally good to invest. And for me kasi, like, especially nasa abroad ako or tulog ako nung time na open ng Philippine market eh. So, I don't really want to invest on something na kailangan kong bantayan. Kasi, those types of stocks like dito, ganyan, it has to be fundamentally good para in case na I wasn't there when it's trading tapos bumagsak siya or mabuhusan ako. I know I can wait. I have holding power. I can wait. I don't want to sell at a loss, mga ganon. So, wala namang stop loss kay call or First Metro. So, for me, it's too risky to invest on dito. So, for me, it's not fundamentally good pa. I'm not saying forever. Kasi baka may ma-hurt, mga dito natics dyan. Mga na-hurt ng intense. Huwag ganon. Meron po, Ma'am, Razer, pero wala po sa eToro. I don't understand. Sa mga gaming po kasi yan, ma'am. Nagka-interest lang po. Is it a stock? Wait, sige, check natin. Okay, sa Jeff Seldran, magkano yung opening account sa IBKR? Actually, I opened, until now, I have like $500 there. I started with $500. I'm gonna add actually later on. Kasi tinry ko muna siya kung maka-withdraw ko eh. And honestly, if you invest in IBKR, you have to pay, I think, $20 per month for you to access the, what do you call this? Market data, no? So that's why I use um how do you call this, trading view for the market data, and then I use eToro as well, so sabay yung sa ano ko sa charting ko to use that, and then I execute it in my IBKR. And there's a lot of stocks na wala sa eToro na nasa IBKR, like for example SPACs. So SPACs are like companies na it's like a special purpose acquisition company that they acquire new company. So, hindi parang backdoor listing. So, yung mga billionaires nag-open sila ng SPACs as they acquire na lang these tech companies para hindi na sila mag-IPO because IPO is so expensive. So, I also put my money on those SPACs. But it's so speculative. So, very rare for me to really invest on speculative stocks. Pero I do that in IBKR. Nag-enjoy naman ako doon. I TCSP. Okay, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Talaga, ma'am. I feel more confident sa pag-hold. Basta lang make sure that when you hold it, yan yung nga, good yung company. So, if it's Logitech, I think it's okay to hold. Pero if it's not Logitech, I'd rather cut and then wait for ano. Pero syempre, technically speaking as well, wag naman mag-hold na super baba na, no. So, make sure that you also set your stop loss kasi you can also buy lower again. Kapareho ko po si Kim Chu Tumao. Uy, hindi naman. Actually, nung kabataan ko, nung college ako, kamukha ko pa si Kim Chu, nung hindi pa siya ganun kaganda. Nung hindi pa siya ganun kaganda, nung maitim pa siya, nung, alam mo yun, medyo chubby-chubby pa siya. Nung college ako kasi, nung nag-start siya sa PBB, Pinoy Big Brother, ang dami kong friends na nag-message sa akin. Tapos sabi nila, China, sa ano ka ba? PBB ka ba? Sabi ko, anong PBB? Hindi ko nga alam yan. Kasi hindi naman ako nanonood ng TV before. Kahit, lalo na Channel 2. Kasi, kapuso ako dati. So, sabi ko, ano yung PBB? So, yun, akala nila ako si Kim Chu. Tapos tinignan ko, hindi ko naman siya talaga kamukha. Mas maganda kaya siya. What's your opinion po on the possible US market crashing in 2021-2022? Sa crashing, I think for me lang, I don't want to say na for real to, for real. Ano yun? Tawag dito. I don't think there's gonna be a crash at this point. Kasi kaka-crash lang eh. 'Di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng crash ng crash. And usually, it takes 10 years for another crash to happen. So, I don't think magkaka-crash na naman. Parang, and the other thing is, there's a lot of liquidity. So, that's why the market is really going up. It's not because overpriced siya. It's just that a lot of people invested more kasi nga 'di ba walang ibang magawa, so they started investing. So nothing wrong with that. And I think marami lang tao na talagang natatakot right now when there's fear, 'di ba? I think there will be a good correction. Or kung magka-crash man siguro magka-war or something like that. Knock on wood, no? Kasi like we have this news all around na yun nga, nadakip yung sa South Korea, no, ng Iran, and nagkagawa sila ng uranium. But at the end of the day, if you look naman sa history, si Iran and Saudi Arabia yung magkalaban eh. But they just don't face to face. Gusto nila through other network. Ganyan. May sila, puppets sila. So, baka ma-demonetize ako dito. Sa mga pinaghahanash ko. May inactive fee ang interactive brokers, 'di ba? Wala naman, hindi ko pa naranasan kasi kaka-open ko lang nung interactive brokers. And meron din siyang fee every time you trade. So unlike kay eToro na kapag stocks lang yung tinitrade mo, tas wala kang CFD, wala kang leverage or anything, hindi ka magbabayad ng tawag dito for fund or anything, then wala kang babayaran. Pero sa IBKR, I think merong fee. Aside from stock market and being naturally beautiful, ano po ang ginagawa mo in life? Okay. This is very, ang tawag dito, Miss Universe question. De, joke lang. So right now, I have, actually, I have a business. It's called Clean Earth. And I also have mobile app. If you can download, no? Please help me naman download my mobile application. Binayaran ko to. Masyado siyang mahal, no? Kasi medyo baliw lang ako. So, you can download it. It's called Clean Earth. Sorry, ayan. Clean Earth is available in iOS and in Android. And you can, track your GHG emissions. Ay, hindi. Reduced GHG emission or carbon footprint. So, if you want to reduce your carbon footprint, maging nicer ka kay Mother Earth, you can use my mobile application to track your improvement, your habit. It's like an application to track or to create a habit of saving the planet or reducing your waste. Yan. So, that's one. I have a mobile application na dapat this year, ko siya, i-push ko siya for more downloads or marketing. Medyo nag-aaral pa ako ng konting marketing. And then next one is, I actually have Clean Earth project na business. I'll show you Clean Earth. Makita niyo yung picture ko. Papakita ko sa inyo, pero huwag niyo akong huwag niyo ako i-judge. Wait. Ayan. So, kaka-update ko lang ng website, pero hindi pa tapos. Yan. Ako yan, guys. Huwag niyo ako i-judge. I'm not so sexy. Anyways. Ang bagal naman. Anyway, so, ayan. You can check this out. Ano ba yan? So, kung mas mabilis yung internet nyo, open this website. So, I have my shop here. Yes! Yan. We only want the best for our consumers. Grabe, pinaghirapan ko to nitong, New Year. So, aside from, what do you call this? Aside from watching Matrix trilogy, ito yung pinag-aabalhan ko. So, this is the mobile app. This is the logo as well. And then you can click here para you can download either sa, Android and Play Store. Tapos yan. These are my products. Yeah. Yes. I also have Lazada. And I'm also thinking about doing something else like, what do you call this? Ayan. And aside from this, of course, yung money and sheet, I'm planning to monetize it as well. Like, I do teach na right now. So, I started last year, parang trial, no? Nag-webinar ako, ganyan, and then, nagturo and all that. And good naman yung I just want to make it better so that I can offer it to people pa on a better pricing, better stuff. So I ask for reviews from people and how to improve my services. Yan. So aside from that, oh, by the way, I also do consultancy. So right now, I am a GCF consultant. What's that? It's Green Climate Fund. So I actually help Fiji Development Bank to get financing from GCF by creating concept notes. So medyo nosebleed na yun. It's more of creating projects or writing a project proposal for them. Ayan. So, yun yung pinagkakaalabalan ka. If you're very interested. Ganyan. What do you think sa laging downtime ng mga brokers, especially call, every time may sell-off? Actually, ang thinking ko dito, kasi hindi naman sanay yung mga brokers natin na maraming traders, diba? Just so happened that this year, nagkaroon ng maraming opening, diba? Maraming gusto mag-open ng stocks account and all that. So, they're not prepared for that. So, especially probably Call, First Metro. The problem with Call kasi they never improve their platform anymore. So, I hope they actually invest on that. Ang daming pwedeng, improvement. Nakakainis. Parang, gano'n na lang yun. Ganyan na lang yun, girls. Sana improve nila. Si First Metro, meron na siyang Pro. Actually, you can use sa phone niya. Very useful. Gusto ko yung mobile application ni First Metro. Pero yung platform niya itself, sa laptop, hindi masyadong updated pa. And I hope they update. I don't know if you have to pay extra for that. So, ayaw magbayad. Sana free. I-free na nila. Ma'am, may tridents po ba? Ano yun? NT-Doy. Wow, ang ganda ng website. Pero mas maganda yung moda. Kayo talaga. Lakas nyo mang bola. Thank you for, Guys, I hope you also help, clean or save the planet. Aside from financial growth or ganyan, it would be nice if you can actually reduce your waste, ganyan. Hi, wow, you're in India. Keval Mota. Palike naman. 50 plus watching. Only 28 likes. Oo nga, guys. Palike naman. And hello sa 55 viewers natin. If you have question, ask ha. We have I can extend 5 minutes kasi na late naman din ako ng 5 minutes. Are you into Forex as well? Actually, to be honest, Forex is the first thing that I wanted to trade ever since I graduated from college. Yun talaga yung gustong-gusto ko i-trade. And yun kasi yung talagang technical eh. Pero hindi ko siya nagawa pa so far. So I just want to focus first on US stocks and cryptocurrencies, and then later on, I'll move on to Forex maybe. One more question. Yung pricing ng stocks, or indices ni IBKR is the same with TradingView kasi ang taas ng spread ni eToro. Yeah, oo. Si eToro kumikita siya sa spreads. Honestly, ako kasi I trade on limit eh. So, for me, hindi na nagmamatter yung spread kasi nga I'm targeting a price. So, once it hits, bala na si IBKR or si eToro dun sa spread. Basta gusto ko ma-hit yung price na I want to buy. So, hindi ko siya masyado na-check. So, I cannot answer that question. Pero I know it's less in terms of spread sa IBKR versus kay eToro. Kasi si eToro dun siya kumikita sa spreads eh. Okay, ma'am. Magwawalis ako ngayon kahit gabi. Bakit ka magwawalis? May suggestion ako sa call improvement. Ibenta nila yung kumpanya nila or isara. Hi, Cutie Monster. Welcome back. Oo nga, isara nila, no? Joke lang. May mga tayo dyan. May mga kilala tayong nagtatrabaho dyan. Huwag natin ipasara. Kawawa naman sila. Mawalan sila ng work. So anyway, guys, before we finalize this session. Yes, session. Kasi bukas naman magkikita ulit tayo. Pasensya na, marami akong hanash. Baka kung hindi niyo gusto masyado, okay lang naman. Sabihan niyo ako. I am open for improvements. Ganun. Open for improvements tayo. So anyways, si Dow Jones was really down yesterday. Nice pwede ka bumili dito. Pero we're not sure kung bababa siya sa 50 MA niya. So, hindi mo na ako bumili. Pero normally, it's for me, compared to DJI, SPX, and NDX, if you want to invest in indices, si Dow Jones yung may room pa for growth. Once that Dow Jones increases, most likely si NDX would go down kasi nga, medyo may rotation of investors. And S&P. So, down sila lahat, no? Nag-touch sila lahat sa support nila. So, let's see whether that, downtrend will continue today or it will go up tomorrow. So, there has to be a very good news today para umakyat siya. Kasi right now, there's still more bad news than good news. So, most likely, it can continue to go down. By the way, si Neo was up. Yay! Pero yun, just so you know guys, if you're invested in NEO as well, like me, this is a strong resistance kasi maraming naipit dyan. And as you can see, marami talagang naipit dyan. And pag too much siya dyan, baka mag-free fall siya. So just be careful of that price. Siguro I'll sell before that reaches 57, 56, 57, ganyan. Tapos, I'll re-enter na lang when it goes back here. Pag pagka ano na siya, pag sure na akong hindi nag-fake out or umakyat na siya. Pero most likely, it could reach that naman. Whereas you can see, this is the current trend line. And lumampas siya dun sa ano niya. So, actually, yung 50% ko nun binenta ko kasi I was expecting to enter at 45 again. Pero, we'll see kung matuloy niya to. But this is a very bullish, candlestick. So, ano ba yung pre-market niya is here. Dito. So, still, hindi siya answerable by yes or no. So, we can continue to wait until Neo can actually, go to this level or exceed. Pero again, sa Friday, we'll see within the week, no? Kasi Saturday, lalabas yung Neo Day. And there's gonna be a lot of, changes after that. So, if you want to take advantage of the current prices and take some profit, I think you should take some profit. And then just wait and re-enter once lumabas na yung after nung Neo Day. Kasi magra-rally na ulit siya. And it wouldn't be too late for you to enter at that point. Ayun lang guys. So, meron pa ba tayong unfinished business? Unfinished business talaga. Wait lang. May ano ba tayo? Kaya pala, 12,000 virtual ko. Naging 12,402. Long term na ako. Hehe. Chichow believer. Guys, trade at your own risk. By the way, guys, don't forget to research. So, at this point, you can see how I do my research, what I check. Diba? If you don't have IBKR, you can just ask me here during our daily sessions. Magkakasama naman tayo everyday if you want to check some stocks. Just make sure na, before you enter, we can check the fundamentals. And then, of course, check the chart as well. Tomorrow we can continue looking at my portfolio. No? So other stocks I haven't explained yet. I'm excited to explain a lot of my stocks kasi I'm invested on very good innovation. Alam niyo yun, if you like innovation, if you like new technology, and there's a lot of good technology in US na hindi ko alam na parang, oh my gosh, and parang super delayed na pala yung utak natin sa Pilipinas. Diba? May AI na sila. They have alam niyo yung genetic, they can modify that na. They're doing that, they're on the way to modify or yung kunyari ito yung DNA mo, they can capture like part of it and then change it para maging perfect ka. Mga ganon, 'di ba? Parang naalala ko nung high school ako, parang ini-imagine ko lang yung mga ganon, 'di ba? Pero now it's happening. So that's really good. And sige, let's talk about those stocks later on. Siguro tomorrow, no. So we have time naman. Give ko ma'am yung link. Anong link 'yan? Good day to you. Hello, Mavey, Pana. Umay na ako, kulang ang sahod ko, di ako aasenso. Marvey, Pana, kaya nga kailangan for me sa investing, kasi ikaw yung boss ng pera mo. So, in any business, the harder you work, the bigger you get. And hindi ako naniniwala dun sa yung pag-trading daw na stocks, passive. Excuse me, passive income daw. Ano yun? Passive, wala kang ginagawa, no? So, very passive, tas magkakaroon ka ng income. No. If you want to trade stocks, if you want to invest in stocks, even investing, not even trading, kunyari, long-term hold, you still need to do a lot of work. You still need to do a lot of research and all. And you still have to monitor it. So, it's not really passive. Kasi if it's passive, you don't do anything, diba? So, sino ba yung sasabi nun? Funny sila. Chinovation. Ay, gusto ko yung Chinovation. Hi, United Nation. I like the name, United Nations. I used to work in Sort of like that. John Lloyd! Hello! Nag-attend ka sa ano ko, 'di ba? Sa webinar ko. Si John Lloyd Cruz. Kasi naalala ko siya kasi may John Lloyd, merong si Carlos. Sino yun? Si Carlo, I forgot the name. Pero artista rin yun ng ABS. Sample naman po ng pagkanta. Actually, inisip ko nga kumanta kasi nga medyo husky yung voice ko ngayon. Pero baka masira yung gabi nyo. Okay, so guys, bago pa masira yung gabi nyo at kumanta ako, let's end this now. Thank you so much for joining Money and Chi live stream. See you again tomorrow. Don't forget to join me on my eToro. You can use the link in the description box. You can also, what else? Ano pa bang pwede niyong gawin? Yeah, you can please subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't subscribed yet. And what else? Ano pa ba? Wala na ako ng idea sa sasabihin ko. Tapos guys, if you have yung mga hindi pa nakasubscribe kay J-Trades, subscribe kayo kay J-Trades kasi very good yun. Very good combination ng fundamentals here and technical sa kanya. And he's very good with Philippine market. So if you're investing heavily on Philippine market, then go to J-Trade Vlogs. And what else? Yeah, please like as well the video and watch my other videos if you have time. And I will probably have my own website coming soon. So, prepare ko lang. Tapos, siguro I'll have my lessons again there if you want to learn about how to invest in stocks from beginners to intermediate and then advanced. And I'm inviting you as well in the future. Magkakaroon ako ng webinar for IPO decoding. I have the title already. So if you want to learn how to analyze an IPO, I'll have a webinar for that. Pero I'm waiting for an IPO, an actual IPO, para hindi naman sayang yung bayad nyo. And after the webinar, you already know what to do with that stock. Okay. Nako, John Dave, you're late na. Remember, it's 9 p.m. ba dyan sa Pilipinas? 9 to 10, okay? So, tomorrow na, guys. See you again. Hopefully, you can come back. Thank you for joining me. Paulit-ulit ako. Sige na, bye-bye. Happy trading. Do your own research, ha. Don't just invest blindly, okay? Bye! Yes, everyday tayo. Monday to Friday. Wag lang Sabado at Linggo, ha. Give me a break. So, Monday to Friday tayo, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. We have Money and Chi for US market. So, it's to prepare you. So, you have 20 minutes left to prepare for US market. So, that's it, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you. Happy trading.